American citizens of Banyamulenge origin, armed conflict, and international responsibility. Questions surrounding Eastern DRC. The security situation in Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo continues to raise serious concerns across Africa, particularly within the countries of the Great Lakes region. Persistent violence, including reported massacres, sexual violence, and looting involving various armed groups, including the M23, has reignited regional tensions, notably between the DRC and Rwanda. In this analysis, questions have emerged regarding the possible role of certain members of the Banyamulenge community residing in the United States, including individuals holding the U.S. nationality, as well as the broader scope of international responsibility in addressing the ongoing crisis. We have identified more than 50 Banyamulenge living in the USA who actively participate in and fund the Rwanda-backed M23 terrorist movement in the DRC. Today we present 10 of them. Gatabazi Sebastian, residing in Indiana; Kabunda Douglas, residing in Phoenix, Arizona; Utebuka Steven, residing in Iowa; Ugama Prosper, residing in Louisville, Kentucky; Kiwasumba Adele, residing in New York; Vilama Charles, residing in Iowa; Kariki Freddy, residing with his family in Aurora; Chambanza Charles, residing in Columbus, Ohio; Utili Ernest, residing in Houston; Shiaka Jean Paul, residing in New Jersey. We continue to provide lists of these criminals who destabilize and participate in killings in the DRC while operating under the American flag. Furthermore, we recently reported that the financing of these great crimes and acts of injustice is largely provided by certain American citizens of Banyamulenge origin through an association called Mahoro Peace Association. We call upon U.S. authorities to examine the situation so that these individuals may be subject to judicial investigation, provided that they don't benefit from any official support. This requires particular scrutiny because, after committing murders and rapes against children, women, and elderly, as well as other unspeakable atrocities, these Americans of Banyamulenge origin retreat. They transit through international airports, notably Kanombe International Airport, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and Entebbe International Airport before traveling to the United States. While some reside there, others move on to Europe, Canada, or Australia. Many are reportedly sent for the purpose of mobilizing resources to continue these criminal acts in the DRC. Despite several resolutions and public positions adopted by the European Parliament concerning the situation in the DRC, tangible results on the ground remain limited. A. Individual responsibility and state responsibility. Under international law, criminal responsibility is individual. The possession of American or any other nationality doesn't automatically render a state responsible for the private acts of its citizens. Any person participating in illegal armed activities or financing such activities abroad may, in principle, be subject to prosecution under applicable national legislation and international legal instruments. A key question raised in African public debate concerns the level of awareness, vigilance, or preventive action by competent U.S. authorities when allegations of financial or logistical support to armed groups arise. Addressing such concerns requires independent investigative mechanisms and strengthened international judicial cooperation. In accordance with principles established under international law, particularly Article 8 of the Articles on Responsibility of States for Internationally Wrongful Acts adopted by the United Nations International Law Commission, a state may incur responsibility if private individuals or groups act under its instructions, direction, or effective control. Establishing such responsibility, however, requires clear and legally admissible evidence. B. The role of international powers. The United States, like other international partners, has repeatedly reaffirmed its commitment to the territorial integrity of the DRC and to de-escalation efforts in the Great Lakes region. Diplomatic initiatives, including meetings such as the one organized in Washington on December 4, 2025, aimed at a ceasefire agreement, demonstrate a stated desire to promote a political solution. Nevertheless, the persistence of security incidents highlights the fragility of the progress made and the need for a credible independent monitoring mechanism outside of MONUSCO, which is deemed ineffective. The dynamics of the conflict remain complex, combining historical, security, economic, and community-based factors. Several reports by United Nations experts have referred to alleged external support for the M23 terrorist movement, which has operated in eastern DRC and changed its name repeatedly since 1996. It's the same movement, simply changing its name. Such reports must be examined rigorously and preserved within the framework of competent judicial institutions.